So what's the word? Whatever we learn from those who overthrow. Water the seeds, this revolutionary dream is in watch them grow. All skin folk and kinfolk, so everyone don't need to know. Keep it on the low. No need to promote in the presence of those.
Yeah. What's up? What's shaking? What's happening? I'm gonna drop something on you real quick. Hey, let's talk about instant gratification. Because I'm not gonna lie, man, I was gonna give up on this thing because I hate to waste time. Because I feel like time is of the essence. Time is precious. Timing is everything. You know the saying. You know how it go. But also, I think what was making me feel like I needed to cut this out and what made me feel like this ain't for me is instant gratification. Wanting your results right away. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that what you plant today could prosper you plenty in the future. If you have the foresight and the vision to look beyond your current moment. And I'm a type of person that lives in the moment. You see what I'm saying? I'm a very engaged human being. Engaged meaning like any interaction in the moment. Anything that's going on, presently, I'm engaged in that present moment. And it's hard for me to see past that moment. You see what I'm saying? So I just wanted to talk to you about self-gratification or instant gratification and how that's possibly hindering your growth as a human being. You know what I'm saying? Personally, like I just shared, I was thinking about letting this thing go because I wasn't seeing results right away. And what results am I looking for? I'm looking for indicators that I'm not wasting my time, that I'm investing in something that's going to be worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? Period. Just worthwhile. Because I do not want to waste my time. And some people have a fear of rejection, but more so, I don't fear rejection. I fear wasting my time. I'd rather get rejected so I know I don't need to invest any more time into the situation as opposed to, you know what I'm saying, being strung along, led along, you know what I'm saying, and wasting my time. So that plays a big part in success that you plan for in the long, if you're investing in something for the long haul, your success in that, if you're looking for instant gratification and you don't see that instant gratification, then you will be hindered, you know what I'm saying, from investing what you need to invest to get what you need to get in the future, what you're hoping to get in the future. You see, what you plan to get in the future. Because every plan will not come to fruition instantly, depending on the magnitude of the plan, what the goal of the plan is, And even that being said, me knowing that within myself, there are indicators along the way, whatever you plan for, that'll let you know if you're wasting your time in that moment, if that's not what you need to be aiming for. Because you should seek to succeed in anything you set out to do. Anything you plan, you should want to see success from it. Just like investing on the stock market. If you invest your money into something, you're going to want to see the return on that investment. You're not just investing for your health or because it's something to do. You're investing to receive something in return. And hopefully, it's your desire to receive more than what you invested. At least in that instance, like in the stock market or whatever you invest in financially, And then I feel like that's the same with time. If you're investing your time, your energy, whatever, into a situation, expect that sometimes that instant gratification is not going to be present, It's not going to come right away. But if you feel like the end goal or the end destination is worth you investing that time, then it's okay if you don't get the instant gratification. Your gratification would be much more in time. You know what I'm saying? It would be greater than that instant, pat on the back or that instant return, More so, I feel like that's if you're investing time in people too. If you're trying to build something with a particular person or people, you see what I'm saying? Stepping away from, which I think is human nature, because like as a child, you couldn't put off something right then and there. You know what I'm saying? If somebody said, hey, I'm about to give you $1 right now, or, I'll give you $5 a week from now. When you was 7 years old, 6 years old, 5, when you was young, you would have took that dollar right there on the spot because you getting that right there. Right now, you're not gonna be thinking about the $5 a week later. You trying to go to the candy lady right now with the dollar, So I think it's like human nature, and you have to develop self-control. You know what I'm saying? Self-discipline, patience, being able to wait. You know what I'm saying? Being able to understand that everything not gonna happen right then and there. Everything good that you can get right now could be, you know what I'm saying? Become greater in time if you wait, hold out. You know what I'm saying? Invest your energy and time and effort in that moment, and then again you'll get that return in time. So I say that to say, if we can get outside of that desire for instant gratification when it comes to investing in people or building with somebody, you'll be more apt to move past disagreements. You'll be more apt to move past, where there is misunderstanding, to get to understanding. You see what I'm saying? If you need to be complimented in the midst of disagreement, you need that instant gratification right then and there. You need a pat on the back, credit for whatever. In the midst of trying to come to an understanding during times of disagreement, it'll be harder for you to register, you know what I'm saying, the points being laid down because you didn't receive that instant gratification. So you cannot move to a place again to understanding. It's going to be harder. You see? So I feel like it's very important to, at least for that time, separate from that urge, that desire, that want, that yearning to get that instant gratification. I'm gonna tell you, it's hard, man. It's almost like a show of, I guess I'll lay it out there. It's like a show of faith. I don't know religious, nothing, you know what I'm saying? Faith is like, it's a virtuous quality when channeled properly, you know what I'm saying? Faith is powerful. You see? It's almost like having faith in the future. And me being somebody for a long time that felt like you should live your day like it's your last every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day you breathe, you should put all your energy into that moment, that day, because you don't know if you're gonna get another one. Tomorrow's not promised. And when you're coming at it from that perspective, it's hard not to want instant gratification or instant return, It's hard not to want that because you're not knowing if you're gonna be able to get it in the future, whatever you're investing in today. You're not knowing. I gotta see it today. I need that right now. I'm not trying to wait. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be hard for those of us who are impatient, impulsive, who get restless when times are calm and still, it's very hard not to, invest for the sake of instant gratification. Those who hustle outside the system, get their bread not through like 9-to-5 means or, you know what I'm saying, being employed by a company or something like that. If you're getting fast money, that's instant. You need that instant gratification right now. Whatever I'm serving you, I need that right now, up front. Give me my bread, You need that ASAP. You can't wait, you know what I'm saying, give somebody something and expect them to pay you a week later because they might skate, you know what I'm saying, get little and go to the next town, you know what I'm saying, you don't know. So it's like, I need that right now. I need it right now. I'm not waiting, you know what I'm saying, forget tomorrow. That's not promised. I need mine right now. You see? So it's like, that really makes that desire for self-gratification or instant gratification, set in and seep into your being, If you have that kind of personality, like I just said, like you get restless when times are still, you're impatient, you're impulsive, you're an active person, more times than not, you're doing what you're doing to get what you need right then at that time, in that moment. So it's almost like you have to learn to have faith in the future. You have to have belief, you know what I'm saying? Or understand within yourself, however you make yourself understand that there is a moment beyond this current moment, beyond the present time. You know what I'm saying? Whether it gets bad, worse, or better, you know, there is something after this present time. Until it's all over. Once it's over, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Then you experience time in a whole different way. But I'm talking about while in flesh, while you're still breathing, there is a time after this time right here. So if you could put that instant gratification to the side for a second and continue to invest what you have to invest in that moment, you know what I'm saying? Having faith in receiving your return later, again, hopefully more than what you're investing now, you know what I'm saying? And that don't have to mean like materially or monetarily. I'm talking about building you as a human being could be more in the future as well, you know? Having a better understanding of how to, you know, navigate in this crazy world, you know? How to better be a dependable tribes member within your tribe, or a family member within your family. You know what I'm saying? Or community member, how, you know, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? You can fill in the blank, you know what I'm saying? That could be more in the future, but you have to have faith in that future moment to invest in this present time and setting to the side the need for instant gratification. If you can do that, you'll be more equipped, better equipped to plan for the future, to invest now for the future, you know? Because time come and go, man. Time come and then it go. Just like right now, you know what I'm saying? It's going. It don't stop. It continues. It's gonna keep changing. You see? It's gonna keep changing. And then that's where consistency is at its best. You know what I'm saying? If you're consistent and then you also have faith in the future gain, you know what I'm saying? Achieving the goal in the future, you know what I'm saying? Your consistency will be all the more potent because you remaining consistent is your investment, you know what I'm saying, in the plan or the process. You know what I'm saying? You put to the side, you see, that need for instant gratification for the sake of remaining consistent, investing in the moment for the future. And I'm still working on that. I'm not gonna lie, because like I said, I'm the type that need mine right now, today, like in this moment. You know? But I'm working on that daily. I'm you know, working that out of my system, the desire for instant gratification, having all my faith and placing all my energy into the current moment and looking toward the future. I'm working on that. And that's something that you have to work at. You have to work at having a mentality such as that. A mentality that is, you know, thinking toward the future. Now, that's not to say I don't have goals and aspirations. I do have those, but I know that things change, you know? So what I can make happen today is what I need to make happen today. And if I get to that goal or that aspiration I set for myself, that's like a bonus, that's a plus. But I need to get what I need to get today. And then that way don't always work. That don't always work out for you because if there's a setback in that day, you know, and you've been invested in the moment, in the present, that could potentially cripple you and stop you from getting to that future gain, you know, to get into where you need to get to. It could make you lose focus. It could lead you astray, you know? So yeah, I swear I was gonna quit this YouTube thing, bro, because I was like, bro, I'm not finna sit here, you know what I'm saying, invest my little 30 minutes. I know 30 minutes out the day ain't much, you know, especially for me, like chopping it real quick. This ain't nothing, man. It's just like another conversation throughout the day, but I'm saying, I'm not finna invest my time, upload the videos, and then I'm not really seeing no return. I'm like, bro, what's happening, man? Am I wasting my time? You feel? And that's the last thing I wanna do. That's in any instance. If I got a shorty on the line, you feel me, and she not talking how I feel like she need to be talking, this feel like it's a waste of time, I don't need you on my line, bro. Cause time is precious. No disrespect. I wish you the best, you know what I'm saying? You know, may you proceed according to how you proceed, you know, in all love, you know what I'm saying, in all positivity, but I cannot waste no time. You feel what I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? You dig what I'm telling you. I can't waste time, bro. So that has contributed to my desire for instant gratification. Because if I don't see it right now, I feel like it ain't finna happen. It's not gonna happen. And again, that's also my inability to place faith in people, you know? I have a hard time placing faith unless you like under my wing and you down. You know, we done chopped it and you know, we had this period of time extended period of time. We chopped it, we built the understanding, we built the rapport, you on what I'm on, we got the same goal, and you under me, you know what I'm saying? You with me, you down with the plan, you down with the program. That's different. I could somewhat put my faith in a person that I built the rapport with, but I'm talking about as far as new acquaintances, before I get to an understanding with somebody, especially if we had a misunderstanding along on our road to an understanding or a common perspective, a common vision. You see what I'm saying? If we had a misunderstanding along the way, it's gonna be all the more harder for me to place faith in you as a human being. Nothing against your humanity or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? How you live, how you getting you, that's all cool. Really, it's none of my business. But I'm saying, as far as when it comes to instant gratification or investing time into like an engagement, bro, my lack of faith or my inability to put faith in people will make me more impatient, make me more intolerant, to where I'm not thinking about a future rapport. I'm not thinking about a future connection, because I'm already seeing right now tendencies that'll make me believe that it's gonna be a hard road to get to a common ground with you, man. Like, for real, bro, and I don't got the time for it. So it makes me cut people off quicker, It makes me like, separate quicker. And me being a lover of me, you know what I'm saying? Not in a conceited way, but me being okay with me, being by myself, I'll be cool. I'll just work on me. You know what I'm saying? Get my little calisthenics in, feed my mind, body, and soul, bro. Until I can get into the presence of somebody that I can connect with, you feel me? But I'm not trying to waste no time. So then therefore that contributes to me, I can't place no faith in, you know what I'm saying? Any future dealings, it ain't promised. It ain't guaranteed. Again, I'm working on that as well. So that had me like, yo, this YouTube thing might not be for me, I don't see it. But a few wise people that I spoke with told me I should keep it going. There's a market for everything. That goes with anything you're trying to promote, sell, whatever. There is an avenue, a lane for everybody, bro. Everybody can, produce and contribute to the world what they will, and there's gonna be an avenue for it, So I'm gonna remain consistent, remain persistent, and I'm gonna work on that, bro. And I think those of us who deal with the desire for instant gratification, we gotta deal with that within ourselves, It's not for me to judge your desire for instant gratification, or I'm still working on my, desire for it, I'm talking about, I'm just sharing with you what I think will help us become a stronger part of whatever we're a part of, whatever you identify with, Because it's all about building. If you can't build, what are we here for? I think individuality, is a hindrance in a lot of ways, in plenty of ways. Individuality, now there's nothing wrong with being an individual now. There's nothing wrong with being secure in yourself and standing on your square in any situation. You should do that. But I'm talking about your mindset is now beyond your being. Your mindset is now individualistic, and now every engagement is for the sake of personal benefit, self-interest, But if you identify or are a part of something larger than yourself, you know what I'm saying? Your interactions, your engagements, your pursuits will be in the name of that which you're attached to, naturally. You know what I'm saying? If you're a responsible member of whatever you're a part of. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like in that way, in individuality, mentally, perspective-wise, can be a detriment to anybody trying to build something, you know what I'm saying, among many people or certain people, And then again, that also could potentially contribute, again, to that desire for self-gratification or instant gratification. Because I don't think inherently I am an individualistic person. I'm secure within myself, you know what I'm saying, as an individual, who I am, but my perspective isn't individualistic. But if you're surrounded by people with individualistic perspectives, it don't matter if your natural way of being is a collectivized perspective, People are still out to get them. So then therefore, for the sake of the environment you're in, you have to adapt to your environment you have to operate in an individualistic manner, you know? But personally, I am a person that is about collectivism, you know? And I could be like old fashioned, or I might be a dinosaur in that respect, because most people might feel like that's the best way to be, is handle you individualistically. Like that might be the way to go now, because times do change. I get that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe being a cohesive unit is not what most would want to be. And that's cool. But I'm talking about my personal perspective, my personal outlook. And I feel like that gets me in trouble a lot too. That puts me in a lot of hot water, because though I'm slow to put faith in human beings, I still give people the benefit of the doubt. And that meaning in interactions, I might not have faith in a future rapport, but in that moment, I'm gonna work to try to make this a you know what I'm saying, come to an understanding. So I tend to be so open in that moment, that present moment, that those who are individualistic minded, they can use some of the things I might have shared against me in time. Because, you know, if I have a collective mentality, if I'm all about unity and being a cohesive unit, and then you are individualistic, you trying to get you. Whatever works for you is going to be what happens. Forget everybody else and forget you too. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of mentality. You see? And that gets me in trouble, because people, you know, people who seek their own gain by any means necessary, you know, when Malcolm was saying, he was saying by any means necessary as a collective. Some people took that, corrupted it, and now it's by any means necessary for themselves, you know? So people who think like that, there's nothing they won't do to get what they want. You see? So their mentality is, I have to dominate the vulnerable. Any kind of weakness, I'm playing on that. They out here victim hunting, you know what I'm saying? They're looking for a vic. That's a lick, you know what I'm saying? They're looking for one, because they're individualistic minded. But then where they get it twisted is those of us who are collective minded, who are about unity, they believe you're weak because you don't subscribe to their viewpoint. And that's what they underestimate, you know what I'm saying? But that's a story for another time, you know what I'm saying? I'll break that down later. But that's a natural conflict right there. You see? So all that being said, my mentality, wanting to come to common ground, come to an understanding in that present moment. I'm pouring my all into the moment for the sake of building an understanding in that moment, because tomorrow's not promised. You see? You know, that allows me to give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to look at the good in you in that moment. That's why if I cut somebody off, I can't have conversations with you, because I'm an open person. I'm going to let whatever I'm feeling, I'm going to let it be known. And I'm going to be honest with you, because we only get one life. Why are you going to spend your life lying? You know what I'm saying? Trying to appease somebody else. If they don't like the truth that you bring it forth to them, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no need to even mingle, bro. If they can't accept how you putting it, if they can't accept the truth. And you should seek to be the truth in everything you do. You know what I'm saying? Why lie? Why lie? There's no need. To another human being who bleed like you bleed? Are you crazy? Like, why would you? So I'm saying that to say, I can't, if I cut somebody off, if I realize that they're individualistic minded and there'll be a detriment to my progression, I can't converse with that person, because like I said, I'm coming with the truth. So I'm gonna let it be known, and I'm a conversationalist too. And then I also try to see the good. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Unless you cross me, you know, that's a different conversation. But, you know, as far as my, you know, building a rapport with somebody in the moment, tendencies that I might have recognized, this is not conducive to my growth. I got to stay away. I can't say nothing to you. Not like I'm ducking you. It's not like I'm, you know what I'm saying? I speak back if you speak, but I'm not finna press for conversation. I'm not finna look for conversation, you know? So that being said, I cannot see, when it comes to humanity, how people are now, from what I've observed in people, you know? And I'm not to judge anybody either. I'm not here to say who's right or wrong, who's living the right way, none of that. I'm just saying I know what's working for me, and I know what I need around me to continue to progress toward what I'm progressing toward. And that should be the truth for everybody. You know what you need to get to where you need to get to. So then therefore you should be observing and trying to see what is or what can contribute to you getting to where you're getting to or trying to get to, and what won't. and be honest with yourself and be honest with the people around you. You know what I'm saying? And don't fake nothing. You don't gotta pretend. There's no need to pretend, bro. So I'm saying that to say, you know what I'm saying, my inability to place faith in people beyond that moment, you know what I'm saying, that makes me need instant gratification. Like, you feel me? I need that right now. And I have self-control. When I say instant gratification, namely speaking, like with women, it's not like instant gratification like I need sex in that moment. No, I'm talking about if I don't see a future, you know what I'm saying, a building with you, you know what I'm saying, whether that's business-wise, whether that's, you know, friendship, you know, whether that's a connection, you know? I'm not talking about like, no, I'm gonna marry you in 10 years. No, I'm not on that. I don't think I'm the type to get married anyway. I'll probably never get married, bro, to be honest with you. But we'll talk about that later, you know? But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like a solid connection as human beings. If I can't see that in you for a future, I'm not finna invest my, you know, I can't do it. I need some instant gratification right now, like in this moment. And that could mean if we, humor, like if you're not making me laugh right now, I'm not gonna be engaged, you know? If we're not talking about something that's stimulating in this moment right now, I'm not finna be engaged. Not like you gotta impress me or nothing like that, cause I might not be your cup of tea, and that's cool. I'm not conceited, I put it on everything, I'm not, you know? But I'm talking about for me, I'm sharing with you how I see it, you know? If it's no instant, nothing in that moment, nothing that sparks my flame or nothing like that, I'm not finna be engaged, bro, because I cannot waste time. It goes back to that. It goes back to that. But for things that you invest in as far as future gain, things you invest your time in now, as far as your craft, as far as what you enjoy doing, you should put to the side that instant gratification, that desire for instant gratification for the future, bro, and remain consistent, you know, no matter what, even if you don't get that gratification in that moment. You know, the example I just laid out was in the, you know, in the terms of connecting with a potential friend, you know what I'm saying, feminine friend, you know. But when it comes to your craft, you gotta stay invested in that. Put to the side that desire for instant gratification, and that's what I'm working on right now. You know, I'm gonna remain consistent with this thing, man. I'm gonna keep it going, perfect the craft, you know. But, and also, as long as you focused on the end goal, bro, all your gratification will come once you get success in what you aspiring to, what you trying to get. And that's really me telling myself that, like, bro, once I succeed, once I get to the end goal, because I'm an active person. I gotta stay active, bro. And the reason I don't like wasting time is because I feel like my energy can be invested in a different direction that'll warrant me more, that will gain me more. Because life is about gain, bro. If you're not in life to gain anything, bro, what are you here for? You're really taking up space, bro. But it's still all love. I don't wish you like any harm or nothing like that. But I would urge you to find something that sparks your flame, bro, that gets you fired up, bro, and try to gain something from that. Try to gain to add to that, you know? That's what you should be here for. So I'm saying that to say that's why I cannot waste time, bro. And I was feeling like for a moment, yo, you know, this ain't it. But if you put that to the side, once you get success, that's when you get all the gratification that you was hoping for in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? In the Genesis, like when you were trying to get it then, you're supposed to wait until the end to get all you were desiring, bro. And I'm gonna keep telling myself that. Because again, you only get one life. While in flesh, whatever you choose to invest in, stick at it, bro. Remain consistent. Don't quit. You know what I'm saying? Every day should be your attempt to acquire more knowledge pertaining to that which you desire. You know what I'm saying? Pertaining to that which you have a natural ability for, your natural talents, to hone that in. I mean, to hone in on it, to craft it, to mold it. You should be trying to gain understanding every day on how to do that. You know, that should keep your fire going. That should keep you consistent. That's what will keep me consistent, to be honest. Because and there'll be 1,000 things that'll get you to justify quitting, which you know you need to continue. Like, I was trying to record the other day, man, the camera just shut off. I'm like, yo, this ain't meant to be, bro. This ain't for me, you know? And I was already having a feeling like, bro, it's a waste of time anyway. So I was like, yeah, it's over with. I'm done with it. This ain't for me, you know? Until I got on, got on the line with some wise minds, you know what I'm saying? They put me back on track, you know what I'm saying? But it'll be 1,000 things that'll get you to justify, excuse you ducking out on what you need to invest in, you know, for the future. Silence those voices, man. Don't listen to it. And if it's people trying to stop you, don't give that person the satisfaction or those people the satisfaction of you stopping, bro, or ending. Why? Why would you give them that satisfaction? So, yeah, I just wanted to drop that on your mind real quick. If you're dealing with desires for instant gratification, try to harness that desire, keep it under control and wait till you succeed in what you're setting out to succeed, or succeed at, or gain, or attain, you know what I'm saying, or achieve, you know what I'm saying, or whatever floats your boat, you know what I'm saying, whatever you set, whatever you're going for. Once you get there, you know what I'm saying, that's when you'll get all your gratification. So put that instant gratification to the side for a second, because I guarantee it will pale in comparison to what gratification will come once you see success. You know what I'm saying? So yes, that's a wrap.
Simple enough, in God we trust. Wow. In the flesh, it's in God we lust. Be forewarned when she scorned, it's from God we run. Bar none, we have fun when she comes through. Not the type that take light and run through. Disrespect she won't accept, now the fun's through. At her best, the ecstasy expressed makes her the one you run to. A dime a dozen, loving doesn't make you want to stay true. But the love she provides, you would die if she decides to ignore you. The future's in her face, hard to say.